안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-food, K-beauty, K-everything. And we're going to do all of that together with my co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and happy Wednesday to our viewers at home. I'm Walter Lee. I have the latest in K-Enter news. That's K-Entertainment news just for you, so stick around.
And we're also joined by Arirang's news features reporter Byun Ye-young. Hello, Ye-young.
Hello, Ye-young.
Hello, Soa. Hello, Walter. It's great to be back. In a big happy Wednesday to our viewers. I'm Byun Ye-young, a news features reporter here at Arirang News.
Now, Ye-young, I heard that you've got a story today about a sweet treat that's taking over.
Yes, I do. That's right. But quick question first. Are you a dessert person, Soa?
I definitely am. I mean, it doesn't even have to be dessert after my meal. It can even be before my meal and even in between, because I love that 단짠 going from sweet to savory, back to sweet again. Yeah. What about you, Walter?
Yes, I would say I have a sweet tooth, and with the weather heating up, I'm definitely into the cooler sweet desserts these days.
Well, that's great. Then you're going to love this because today's report is all about bingsu, Korea's iconic shaved ice dessert. It's a summer staple, but this year it's the single-serving cup bingsu that everyone is talking about. Let's take a look together.
This summer, a simple cup of shaved ice is emerging as the hottest item on cafe menus across South Korea. It's in high demand in cafes across the nation, especially during the hottest hours of the day, when lines form quickly and items sell out fast.
With the weather so hot and humid lately, I wanted something to cool down. I looked for some bingsu. I could enjoy alone, but cup bingsu was so popular, I had to search all over. I'm just really glad I finally found one.
As you can see, there are several flavors to choose from the classic red bean flavor to mango and chocolate. A cup of bingsu costs around 4,000 won, much cheaper than many other summer desserts. This kind of affordable indulgence is exactly what people are looking for in the middle of this scorching summer.
Sold in individual portions and priced at around 4,000 to 6,000 won, cup bingsu has quickly become a seasonal sensation. In many stores, it sells out every day, causing customers to check several locations or share tips online about where to find it. What was once a dessert associated with sharing is now being tailored to solo consumption, reflecting a wider shift in Korean consumer habits. Behind the boom are three key factors: the rise of people living by themselves, the rising cost of living, and the extreme heat. All three have helped redefine what people look for in a summer treat.
Consumers today prefer cup bingsu from franchise cafes because it's cost-effective and perfectly portioned for one person. These factors together make it a highly attractive choice.
The popularity of cup bingsu has also been amplified by social media. Viral posts from cafe workers joking about the overwhelming number of bingsu orders have turned into memes, driving even more public curiosity. Cafe staff say demand peaks between noon and mid-afternoon, especially on hotter days.
Our customers truly range across all age groups, men and women, young and old. After lunchtime, we often get group orders of 10 or more at once, and many people come looking for different flavors.
As Korea continues to battle scorching temperatures, this single-serving frozen treat is proving that the smallest indulgences can leave the biggest mark.
So, Ye-young, where's our bingsu?
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have left it at the cafe.
Oh, but I know it would have melted when you got it to the studio. But really, pot bingsu has been around for many years in Korea. But I really believe there's a craze for those cup bingsus. And I actually had one just recently. What about you, Walter? Have you tried one of those?
I was lucky enough because at the front of my house there are those franchises, and I did get a hold of one of them. So I was very lucky. But I also remember when I was a little bit younger, there was this sort of craze around hotel bingsu as well. So this feels like a refreshing change, I would say.
I mean, that's right. Hotel bingsus really did have a moment. People loved how luxurious and extravagant they looked, posting photos to social media, and even just visiting hotels to enjoy that kind of upscale atmosphere. I did a little bit of research before coming here, and apparently some hotel bingsus will set you back over 150,000 Korean won. That's about 110 US dollars, enough to make a real dent in your pocket. But in contrast, cup bingsus from franchise cafes are affordable, convenient, and also perfect for one person. And that's what's driving their popularity right now.
And, I think there's another reason for why these single servings are very popular. After COVID-19, people became more cautious about sharing their food together. And I also believe that these cup bingsus are really great for foreigners because in many countries, they might be a little shocked if you see like how Koreans maybe like all together put their spoons in and eat a bingsu together, or that used to be tradition, but maybe those cup bingsus would be even better for catering to foreigners from other countries.
Yes, and the way you mix it as well, it does seem a bit shocking to some foreigners. And I wonder, it is sort of a summer sort of dessert, isn't it? And frozen desserts are usually sort of summery. What happens when, I guess, it turns winter? I guess maybe it's just a fad during summer, do you think?
Well, you might think that it's just a fad and the trend might fade. However, the expert I spoke to had a different opinion. She thinks cup bingsu is here to stay. So she said cup bingsu has long-term potential because it has the potential to keep evolving. More and more cafes are offering creative variations with fun toppings and unique ingredients. And seasonal flavors also help keep things fresh, like watermelon in the summer and strawberries into winter. So basically, the key is variety. If cafes keep offering the exact same kind all year round, obviously people will kind of lose interest. But with so much room for creativity, this trend could stick around well beyond the summer.
Personally, I don't think that people will get tired of bingsu because there are even cafes that only focus on bingsu all year round, but they're still popular in the winter.
Yes, and like I said, there is some cafes at the front of my house, so I know where I'll be going for lunch tomorrow, if they're not sold out already.
There are actually also bingsus here at Arirang, so why don't I get you all a bingsu after the show today?
That sounds great.
All right, thank you very much, Ye-young, for that wonderful coverage, and see you next time.
See you, yeah.
As always, my pleasure.
And before we delve into our bingsu, it's time for K-Enter with Walter Lee. And Walter, we're going to start off with updates on the HYBE versus Hee-jin situation.
Yes, so former Adore CEO Hee-jin, who had been under police investigation following a breach of trust complaint from Adore's parent company HYBE, has been cleared of the charge. Now, on Tuesday, Min's legal team announced through a press release that the breach of trust case, which stemmed from HYBE's complaint in April of last year, concluded with a decision not to pursue prosecution after over a year of investigation. Now, HYBE had accused Min of making an attempt to gain control of Adore and the K-pop girl group New Jeans in April of last year. Following escalating tensions between HYBE and Min, this was eventually dismissed from her position. She was dismissed from her position in August 2023. Now, in November, the members of New Jeans notified Adore of their intention to terminate their exclusive contracts, calling for Min's reinstatement. Now, following the prosecution's decision, HYBE said it would file an objection with prosecutors regarding the decision not to indict Min for breach of trust.
As always, we're going to keep the Culture Wave viewers updated on this case. But now let's move on to some unfortunate and sad news for BoA fans.
Yes, we actually recently talked about BoA celebrating her 25th anniversary, but legendary K-pop artist BoA called off her upcoming concert due to health concerns. Now, marking that 25th anniversary, as I just mentioned, of her debut this year, BoA was set to hold a special concert on August 30th and 31st in Seoul. According to SM Entertainment, BoA was recently diagnosed with acute osteonecrosis after visiting the hospital for worsening knee pain. Now, based on medical advice, she has decided to undergo surgery. Now, acute osteonecrosis is a condition in which blood supply to the bone is disrupted, leading to death of bone tissue. Now, BoA's condition reportedly requires surgery. So SM has said that rescheduling of the concert will depend on the singer's recovery. However, her album scheduled for the release in the third quarter of this year will go ahead as planned.
Let's hope for her speedy recovery. And now, Walter, let's finish off with news regarding Onyu from SHINee.
Yes, indeed. So Onyu of SHINee has released his second full-length album called Percent. On Tuesday, Onyu held a showcase in Seoul where he premiered the music video and live performance of the main track Animals. This marks his first new release in 6 months following his fourth mini album called Connection, which dropped in January. The album features 11 tracks including Animals, Silky, Caffeine and Mad. Now, alongside the album release, Onyu will also kick off his World Tour 2025 Onyu World Tour, Onyu The Live Percent, beginning in Seoul August 2nd and 3rd. The tour will span across 16 cities worldwide, so check out his website for that.
Good luck to Onyu for his tour and all his activities with his new songs. And thank you very much, Walter, for those updates.
No worries.
And now let's go over to our AI anchor, Adi, for more culture news. Adi?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. Korea's southern port city of Busan has been selected to host next year's UNESCO World Heritage Committee meeting. The decision was announced on Tuesday at the 47th session of the World Heritage Committee at UNESCO headquarters in Paris. The World Heritage Committee is a key international body responsible for the inscription and preservation of World Heritage sites, often described as treasures of humanity. Choi Eung-cheon, head of the Korea Heritage Service, highlighted Korea's consistent support for World Heritage preservation, vowing full preparations for the upcoming session in Busan next July. The Broadway musical The Great Gatsby, produced by a Korean production company, is set to be staged in Seoul following acclaimed runs on Broadway and in London's West End. The show will kick off with preview performances on August 1st and run through November 9th at the GS Arts Center in Seoul. At a press conference, producer Shin Chun-soo described the Seoul run as marked by nervous fear, adding that the key challenge is ensuring the production resonates universally with global audiences. The production received widespread praise for elevating the profile of Korean musicals, winning Best Costume Design at the Tony Awards, often referred to as the Oscars of theater. The Pinkfong Company, globally renowned for Baby Shark, is striking a chord again with its musical Udang Tang Tang family, based on its next-generation character Bebefin. The production has surpassed 100,000 cumulative attendees and riding on its success, will hold encore performances. Since its debut last year, the Bebefin musical has toured 25 cities nationwide, consistently selling out and establishing itself as a hit in the kids' family musical market. The story centers on the Bebefin family as they face an unexpected adventure amid their peaceful daily lives. Encore shows will run from July 29th to August 24th at the Gwacheon National Science Museum, with additional performances planned in major cities including Cheonan, Gwangju, and Pyeongtaek during the summer vacation period. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Here's a note to Arirang TV viewers. We are conducting a survey for our programs, including the Culture Wave, to meet our viewers' expectations. Please visit us at www.arirang.com or on the mobile app Arirang TV to give us your valuable feedback. You also have a chance to win some Bluetooth earbuds and K-pop merch. Korean cosmetics exports hit a record high in the first half of this year, and its market is expanding around the world, be it in the Americas, Europe, or Asia. Now today, we want to take a look at how K-beauty has established itself as a trend in India. Now, more and more consumers from the most populous country in the world are seeking out K-beauty products. We connect to our K-correspondent in India, who herself is active in spreading the K-beauty vibe to Indians and her followers. It's social media creator and actress Bangi Kalra. Hello, Bangi.
Hello, Bangi.
Hello, everyone. This is Bandgi, and I'm from India.
All right, Bangi. So please tell us a little bit about yourself to our viewers and what you do on the K-beauty front.
Hi everyone, 안녕하세요. I'm from India. I'm an aspiring actress, a social media content creator, and a reality TV star, and a big K-beauty enthusiast. I have been using K-beauty for the past many years, and I do not know any day when I go without my K-beauty skincare or the makeup routine, and I think it's a must in my life.
All right, it looks like you are a big fan of K-beauty and Hallyu, but how big of a presence does the Korean wave have in India right now?
Oh, I think it's the biggest right now, and amongst the youngsters, and also amongst the people who are above 50. It's so surprising to see that people above 50 are also into this wave. They're also watching the K dramas, they're also into K pop, BTS. And this is such a heartwarming feeling for me because I've been to this since the past 10 years, and I've been telling people to watch K dramas, to listen to K pop, to use K beauty. And when I see this happening today, it's such a happy feeling for myself.
Wow, it's very interesting that even people over 50 have a very big interest in the like the K wave revolution that's happening at the moment. But it all has to start from somewhere, and I'm very interested about you and the starting for you when it came to K beauty. So tell us how your interest in K-beauty started. If you remember, what was the first ever, let's say, K-beauty product that you remember using or starting with? What is the response from your friends and the other Indian consumers towards K-beauty as well?
So I remember when I watched my first K-drama, it is called Boys Over Flower. The only thing I was looking at was the actress' skin. Like everyone was so good looking and they had such good skin, which got me into K-beauty obsession. And that time we didn't have these many opportunities and these many brands available in India. So the only thing I had was my internet, and I used to search it day and night, like what are the products, what are they using, what is the diet? And the thing I found was ginseng, which was widely popular. So I looked for it everywhere in New Delhi, in Mumbai, wherever I was staying. And the only product I found was Etude, the Etude brand. And surprisingly, my mom got it from me from a shop which had imported products. So that, suddenly made me so interested in everything the K beauty people and the K beauty actors and this industry had. So the research started, which is still going on. And I'm here today, I think, because of that.
That's so interesting to hear. I mean, so ginseng seems to be one of your most favorite, ingredients for K-beauty products. But Bandgi, what would be your number one K-beauty item? What would you say?
I think the collagen overnight gel mask, they are a lifesaver. Even if you're running on 3 hours of sleep or 4 hours of sleep, I think they can give you a good boost to your skin. And I used it last night as well, as I couldn't sleep because of the interview.
And in K-beauty, there are always new trends, even here in Korea, but let's focus in India at the moment. Are there any new trends or phenomena that have emerged as K-beauty becomes more widespread in India?
I think all the trends which are running in the Western side of the world are now coming to India as well. And that's what got people interested in K-beauty. We see toner pads, we see face mist, we see white truffle face mist, we have collagen mask, overnight mask. And all these trends have got people into K-beauty. And I think because of K-beauty, people now know what ingredients they're putting on their skin, which is such a big change to the beauty industry. Like, I don't think before K beauty had this evolution in India or all over the world, people knew that, okay, niacinamide can help in this way. Okay, panthenol is good for your skin. And okay, maybe a skin barrier cream is required for my skin right now. And I think this change has come because of K beauty.
And also leading to our next question, why do you think K-beauty products are successful in the Indian beauty market?
I think because people have this trust. The people who are developing K-beauty have deep knowledge about each and every product they're making and the ingredients they're putting in it. And it comes from Korea. It comes from Seoul, which is the beauty industry of the world. Like we look up to Korea for all the skincare, all the makeup ingredients, and that's what got us interested in all of this. And I think K-dramas play a huge role in that because that is what we see, and that's how we get to know about the products, and that's how we see on internet. And because we have this deep faith in the people who are developing these brands. And also I've seen the founders who make such iconic products like the Biodance collagen mask. I have seen like how deeply involved she was when she was making her brand. So that is something which lets the consumer have a deep faith when you're choosing a brand or an industry overall.
So also, Banki, based on that, what are the differences or similarities that you see between Korean and Indian beauty culture?
So I don't think, to be honest, there are any similarities in the culture of beauty products, only the products I'm talking about, because Korean beauty is different, and that's the reason people are going towards that. And why is it different? Because now people know what products they're using, what ingredients they need. It's very easy to understand the bottle of serum you have bought and why is it good for you and why is it not good for you. But earlier, I think what product we used to use was just maybe prescribed by someone, or maybe we went somewhere and we liked it and we bought it and we thought, okay, it's a moisturizer. But today people know that, okay, if my skin is not behaving nice, maybe a barrier cream would help. Okay, if I need brightening, maybe a vitamin C will help, or a niacinamide will help, or a panthenol will help, or a hyaluronic acid will give me hydration. And this is the difference which K-beauty has created, not just in India, I think in the entire world. And because of that, I think we cannot have any similarity with the K-beauty with any other beauty, not just India. I think maybe any country for that matter. This is what makes it different.
That's very interesting to hear that the difference is what's appealing to people in India and other countries.
Indeed, indeed. And lastly, I sort of have like a two-part question for you. So first of all, how do you see the K-beauty trend developing in India from here on? And also, as an aspiring actress, and you probably have a lot of friends around you who are also aspiring actresses, do you also see a lot of those people using K-beauty as well? Is it becoming sort of a thing to use as maybe improving their possibilities to maybe get ahead of the game in the acting field as well, to take care of their skin, to make sure they look really good? Because obviously looks do count within the acting area.
Yes, definitely. It has reached to all the top actors of Bollywood as well. Like I've seen some top actors using the Medicube device, even this spray mist from Dalba, and many other brands. Like they don't endorse it, but you can see that in their videos when they're doing a skincare routine. And I feel so happy and surprised when I saw somebody using the Biodance collagen mask, and when I saw another actress using that Medicube Booster Pro device, I was like, oh, hey, that's the K-beauty device. So that means it has reached to everyone, and they are responding well to it. They are looking for the products. They're asking people around, and all the makeup artists in India, the top makeup artists who are working with Bollywood actresses for their films and projects, they are also recommending these products to them. And I think all of them have been to Korea this year or last year, and or maybe they are planning to come.
Well, thank you very much, Banki, for sharing your story and connecting with us today. And earlier you mentioned that you couldn't sleep because of the interview, but I have to say it didn't show at all, especially your skin is glowing, it's radiant.
Yes,
Well, thank you very
so much.
And,
Thank you
keep
so
in
much
touch.
for having me. Thank you. Bye. Annyeong.
All right. And thank you, Walter. As always, we're going to see you back here next week.
See you next week.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave. And please join us again tomorrow on Thursday at 2 p.m. Korea time and maybe one day here in Korea.